Hello, everyone. Welcome to my channel. This is Jill. How are you all doing tonight? Can you hear me okay? Feel like it's been a while. It was Friday that I did a last live, and it just feels like forever for some reason. Well, I certainly hope for a good outcome, Annie. I really, really do. And it sounds like you got it all straightened out, and I'm glad for you. I want to start tonight's podcast, and I don't know that she will be watching because I know that she's going to be very busy. But one of my longtime subscribers, Lynn C., I just want to send her all the love that I can. She lost her husband, and I just want to tell her that I'm thinking about her, that we are all thinking about her. So she lives in Louisiana, and so and any of you, I know that this has been an especially tough week for a lot of people, and I want you to know that I'm a pain warrior with you. I send you all my love and thoughts and prayers and everything that I can send out to you. Hey, Laura. And I know Rosie was here earlier. I don't know if she still is. Annie is here, as I said. There's people coming in. Hello, Mary. Hello, Kathy. Yeah, I'm going to let y'all come in before I give you my big announcement. Let some more people come in. We are not starting the book today. What did I do with it? I had it out. Now I've got to see if I can find it. Oh, goodness. I have set it somewhere. Not sure where I set the new book, but I had it sitting out here. It is Death of a Salesman. Where'd I put it, y'all? That's weird. I put it somewhere. But we're just finishing up Murder Investigation Teams by Steven Keogh, and then we're going to be starting Death of a Salesman. So that's just a little recap for everyone. Jan, it's Alice. How are you tonight? So glad you're here. Oh, Rosie said she's still here. Okay, awesome. Glad you're here, Alice. Good to see you. Glad you could make it. I have not felt all that great. I'm not going to be here for very long this evening. It's not next to my chair. No, I don't know. I don't know. I've set it somewhere because I was organizing. So, of course, I have put it somewhere. Somewhere not here. That's just weird because it was sitting right there. Maybe it fell. I'll have to look on the belows. Hey, Barbara. I'm hoping it's more interesting for everyone this time around. It's going to be a short one. Yeah, you caught a live. It's going to be a short live, too. So, I have great news. I have spoken to Steven Keogh. He is the author of the book that we're just finishing, and he is going to be on. I have scheduled it here. So when this live ends, it will redirect you to the live where Steven will be. And so if you guys will please go over and put that notification on so you will know when Steven will be on, because he's going to be on here. And here's the other thing. I really, really need you guys to maybe send in some questions. Okay. Or at least write some things down that you want to ask him when he is here so that we have a lively discussion then. Hello, Lorna. Tonight, I am drinking sparkling Italian sparkling mineral water from H-E-B. This stuff is really good. I usually put some sort of a citrus in it, but I'm just drinking it straight tonight. In my New Orleans cup. Oh, you're typing. That's okay. Hi, Chels. I know that she had some things to do, Chels did, but she said she would stop in and say hello. So I also have another announcement, and that is that my daughter Carrie is moving. So not long ago, I did allude to an announcement from her, and that is that she has taken another job. She is still nursing, and she has taken another job, and she will be moving, and she is so excited about this move. And as a matter of fact, tomorrow I'm going to go and start helping her get packed. So I don't know like how long I will be. I don't know if I'm just going to go just the one day or if I'll go back on another day or how much help she's going to need because she's just got the next, few days to start getting herself packed. So, not able to scroll in comments and can't check to be sure you're looking at the live chat. Well, that's interesting. Maybe go out and come back in, hun. Hi, Tammy. Got a new water bottle and it has goals per hour on it. That's neat. She just quit coming, Lorna. She just quit coming. I don't know what's happened. She's just quit coming. I haven't heard from her. So I don't know. Haven't heard from her. And that's not helping? Good old YouTube, exactly. I don't know what the deal is. I don't know. Weird. Oh, well, I know you're there. I know you're there. So I have been extremely, extremely tired these last few days. Last night I had another episode of AFib. So I really think that the AFib is making me tired. Between like allergies and the AFib and just other things, I've just been so super tired, and I am getting things done, but it's a struggle. I'm on a struggle bus. That's excellent. I'd love to know what you're calling it. What the bottle is called. That's really cool. That's a great idea to see how much water you're getting in. Because I definitely am not getting enough water. I like the club soda because it has that fizz. So it's kind of like I feel like I'm cheating in a way, like I'm having a soda of some sort. But of course, there's no calories whatsoever. And this one does not have any sugar in it. Some of the club sodas you have to be careful because they have sugar content. This one does not. Who knows? I am going to ask. I called to get in with my doctor, and he is out until next week. So I will be going to see him next Wednesday. I have an appointment to see the pulmonologist about the sleep apnea, and that will be not until April was the earliest they could get me in. So there's some things in the works to try and kind of figure stuff out, but I'm not very happy with this being tired stuff, y'all. Just don't like that much. Okay, Tammy, I would really love to know. I would really love to know. No, it doesn't have salt in it either. There's no sodium and no sugar. It just says it has mineral water and carbon dioxide, and that's the ones I look for. So let me make sure, just a minute, it has a touch of sodium, but not much. So it has to put it on there. It's like 1% in the whole container. The whole container of 33 ounces is 1% sodium. So it does have a touch. I'm guessing that's for flavor, right? My downfall is Sprite. I love Sprite. So anyway, that's kind of the short and the long of what's going on right now. But we are definitely going to have Steven on, and I need to start getting all my notes. We're not going to do book club next week because I want to make sure that I give everybody time to get the book Death of a Salesman, give you all time to gather, finish reading Steven's book if you haven't finished it. That way you're more familiar with it. I want to reread it because I've read it during these last couple of months with you guys, but I want to reread it and then take notes. So no book club next week. We will have our interview with Steven for this book on the 31st, and then we are going to start The Death of a Salesman the week after that. So, hi Denise. You can. I know you can. Absolutely. I know we've had a couple of questions for Steven, but not a whole lot of them. So yes, please put your, like, at the bottom of the video, please put your questions for Steven there if you don't mind, or send me an email and I will put my email in here for you guys. See if it works. Okay. Well, it is working. Nightbot's working. So I don't know what's up with YouTube being kind of weird. I've been hearing a lot of things about it lately, about no notifications, about just all kinds of stuff. Serbs has got a bone. I just had to go and check and see what he had. He's got a bone. Hey, Frozen. Good to see you. I feel a little better. I'm just really tired. So it's a whole thing. I don't know. I called my dad today and he's doing really well. And I said, well, your kid is getting old. Your kid's getting old, Dad. Stuff's happening. Oh my gosh. Yeah, serves as my be he's been reading along with me. You know, he's picking up on all this, right? So he's chewing a bone. That goes along with all the crime stuff, chewing a bone. Oh. I keep hearing something. I think there is. Oh, I do. There is a bee in one of my lights. I could hear something buzzing earlier and I wasn't sure what it was. And I am not going to say anything to you know who because he goes a little nuts about that. Go get you a drink, bud. Okay. Does anybody have anything to add? I'd like to know what you're thinking now that we've read the book. What are we thinking about the book now that we've read it? How so Death of a Salesman is Arthur Miller. Arthur Miller, Death of a Salesman. It's the basically it's the play. Absolutely. You're welcome. So anybody want to say anything more? Any more observations? How did you feel about this last part about the trial? I thought it was like I said, I need to reread the book because the book is just great. There's so much information in this book. And he really dispels a lot of things that we think about happening in an investigation. Don't It just doesn't play out that way. Arthur Miller was married to was she? Were they married? Arthur Miller and Marilyn Monroe? Mm, I did not realize that. Well, couldn't have been for very long. I think she had like what, 7 marriages? We've settled down. I know Alice is here, Chels. I know they don't seem like I don't know. It's okay. She had some very strange pics anyway, wouldn't you say? Hi, Lisa. Yeah, they have to really if it seems like they have to treat witnesses terrible in order to get information from them for the investigation. Like it's a fine line trying to get that information out of them is it's almost impossible to be nice to the witnesses is what it seems like. Oh, I don't know. I don't know. I did because I didn't know about it. Hey, Lori, good to see you. Hope you had a good day. But when they get to trial is when everything comes together. This is where everything needs to come together. This needs to be all of their evidence. Everything should be laid out and and be ready for the prosecution because what you really want is you want to be sure that you have brought the whole thing to fruition. And he does answer some questions in here. And I know, just so you guys know, you can also go to Steven's website and he answers some of your more common questions, things that he considers a more common question from people. There are some of those there also. Hmm. Oh, it was her very last. Maybe that's why I don't even remember that. I don't know. So Marilyn Monroe and I have something in common, and that is that we are both Geminis. I do like Marilyn Monroe. Hi, Darcia. Okay. So I know you were hoping for something really lively, Crafty Annie, but you know what? I don't know if we're gonna get it today. I do want to show you guys, I do have some progress on my cowl. Because you know this is a yarn and crime channel. And I'm doing this cowl by Laura of Knit for Brains podcast. This is the one I am doing for Stitch and Crime. It's called Flame Kissed Cowl by Laura Brady. And this is where I'm at. I have finished the ribbing and started the second section. Very bright, isn't it? There we go. So that is a 1x1 rib, and I really like how it came out. This is my second color. And I took what was left of the first color that I did, and I have started my grannies, and these are going to be for the Expression Fiber Arts granny blanket that's on her YouTube. You can look it up on her YouTube, and she has the... So I made a granny with what was left of that first color. And that's about all I've got done. I mean, I have not really felt very good, so I hadn't really got a whole lot done. I finished Mr. Fiber's blanket, and then I've been doing some cleaning. And beyond that, it's about all. Yes, and that's a really good question. I'm really glad that you asked me that, Alice, because I still do knit and crochet on this channel. This channel is both yarn and crime. So just so you guys know, I have narrowed things down quite a bit. We're going to be doing the book club still, which is all true crime related. And then we're going to continue to do the Stitch and Crime on Friday nights. And that's where I knit while I talk about true crime. And everything else on the channel will be related to fiber arts. So knit, crochet, all that stuff. Yeah, they're coming together really pretty. They really are. Oh, you took it with you? That's awesome. So I'm glad you asked, Alice. Thank you, because I think a lot of people thought that I just quit doing yarn, and that's not the case. So, yep, still buying it. Try not to buy as much of it. I've slowed down the yarn buying. I'm trying to use more than I buy. Let's put it that way. This year, a lot of people are doing the stash down or whatever, but I'm not really worried about the stash down. I'm just trying to use more than I buy. If that makes any sense. Well, good. That's good. And this year, last year my word was soul feeding, and this year my word is purposeful. So if it has a purpose, Either something that I'm doing has a purpose in my life or something that I have has a purpose in my life. That's the kind of thing I'm trying to go towards and doing more purposeful things. So, what purpose did the yarn that I bought have? Well, I intended to use it for a certain project, so it had a purpose. And if I go forward with that and I use that yarn, it fulfills that purpose, right? So, as my word last year being soul feeding, how it transformed how I thought about a lot of different things. And I started out with just did it make me happy? Did it feed my soul? Then it turned into relationships. It turned into a lot. It really transformed how I felt for the year. And now with purposeful, it'll be the same thing. And it will evolve. That word will evolve. Shop your stash, that too. Yes, absolutely. Okay, so I want to reiterate because I'm really not staying very long tonight. I'm sorry, you guys. Just not feeling well. But this is the book we're finishing up. So if you want to go ahead and get it and finish reading it before Steven is on, Steven will be here on the 31st of January. It's going to be during the day. That's another thing. This will be at 2:00 in the afternoon Central Time because Steven's time is 6 hours ahead of ours. So 2 p.m. Central on January 31st, Steven Keogh will be on my channel. So I really want you guys to come back and ask him some questions and let's have a great discussion because we spent a lot of time with him. We need to we need to ask him some stuff. And then the week after the 31st, so the first week of February, we start Death of a Salesman by Arthur Miller. So I just wanted to reiterate all of that to you and tell you guys, I really appreciate you being patient with me on our first book. I had absolutely no idea anything about doing a book club, but I just wanted it to be something where everybody can just come join in with the discussion. That's really what I wanted. Hi, Laura. And I think that we have done that. So I'm going to let you guys go. Thank you for coming by. I appreciate it. I hope to see you Friday night. If not, it's because I am at my daughter's. So if I'm at my daughter's helping her pack, then I probably will not be live, but I will try to keep you up to date. So keep an eye on my community tab and all of that good stuff. And I'll try to keep you updated. Yes. And hugs, everybody. Everybody take care. Take care. Thank you, Lorna. Thank you. I'm trying. I'm trying to get as much rest as I can. Okay. Love y'all. Have a great night. Come back with some great questions. Send me some questions. Put some questions down below for Steven, and I'll talk to y'all later. Have fun today. Bye, everybody.